Like I said, we're trying to put our body in this constant state of balance, and I can't even remember how I used to say it, but this refreshing and um, maintenance, constant state of maintenance. Yeah, doing what we can, um, and listening to our bodies, especially as we get older and supposed to be wiser. Right? It's interesting. Everything leads me to relaxing is number one. And then if you relax and you let go of things, then you can do other things. So from relaxing um, comes you can accomplish more. Yeah? And it's a hard thing to do. It's a hard thing to achieve. So listen to your body. There's so many better ways to do it. I keep meaning to share some things that I find on YouTube and much more intelligent training. There's one for the psoas muscle, and it's not just stretching, but it's actually doing some simple exercises to strengthen these muscles. Okay? And the psoas muscle really affects our back, right? And that's going to affect our posture. And taking care of your feet. If you've ever injured one of your toes, your small toe, your big toe, right? They throw off your whole balance, right? And they throw off your hips because you start shifting to one side, so that's going to throw off the hip and your back, and eventually it's going to work your way up to the shoulders. So you don't think of one small injury. So, really take care of yourself and to be more comfortable, right? We want to reduce the pain. We don't need to live with pain. It doesn't have to be pain, no pain, no gain kind of thing. If you want to achieve extremely high levels, you have to work hard and go through some of that. But there's so much more intelligent ways of training now that the therapists understand, the kinesiologists and doctors and anatomy experts understand. Yeah. And it's interesting because we go back to this so-called ancient exercise, right? That's been around for a long time. And they knew it way back then before medical science got in the way. And all the experts and all the influencers now get in the way of intelligent training. So we're trying to put our body into this constant state of maintenance and balance and regeneration, right? Natural things. Talking to other people as we get into extreme diets, and I'm at that point where it's about balance, right? I don't force any kind of diet. It's a real strict diet. There's some basic rules, and as my body's changed, but I realize as I cook, it's really about balance. Yeah. So if I cook meat, right, all the oil gets skimmed off stews and soups and things. And I realize we don't eat heavy meats that much, but we don't cut it out. Right? And then we have cooked vegetables and we have raw vegetables. One of my friends was saying because of some training she's going through now, she's focusing, she was eating a lot of raw vegetables. Now she's trying to cook a little bit vegetables. And I told her, I was listening to some expert talking about our evolution as human beings. And they pointed out that when we're cavemen, when we started cooking foods, right, as human beings, we hear a lot about, you should eat raw foods, but they explained that as you started cooking foods, when you cook foods, you release a lot of nutrients that's stored up in the plant fiber. So you don't want to overcook them, but cooking it a little actually released a lot of things, and that started to, that affected the growth of the body and how quickly the cells and such. So it's, listen to your body, balance. You feel hungry, eat. Don't overeat. You don't feel hungry, don't eat, or eat something light, those kinds of things. Okay? And once in a while you indulge, and you're okay. You indulge every day and every night, then it catches up to us. Okay? Okay. All right, extend the legs. Oh, wake up. You bring the hands up. All right, let's start. Yeah, listen to your spine, right? Relax and then slowly let your muscles and your joints open up and stretch, right? Drop your shoulders down. Remember to fire up that little sun in your chest. Power it up with the sun from the sky. Drop your breath down to your lower dantian. Open your throat. Feel the spine slowly expanding and relax. Let go of all the joints as you expand. Gently press the knees down to stretch the back of the legs and let it go. And take a deep breath. And slowly let it go. Imagine your palms gathering that energy from the sun, from way above, and slowly guide it down through your body, flushing and moving that energy through your body into the earth. Let the earth clean everything out. Breathe in. Release the shoulder blades. Imagine you're flowing that energy down. You're gathering it up with your palms and your fingertips and directing it down through your body, through the spine, the organs, the bones. Give your body a chance to relax. Give your body a chance to utilize all the nutrients you put in and remove all the waste products. Give your body a chance to conserve energy. Save it for when you really need it. When your body is really under stress. Breathe in from the earth. Imagine pulling that energy up through the legs, through the back. Relax and let go of all the joints. Just imagining with your mind, directing with your mind where you want that energy to flow, what you want it to do. And then relax and let it happen. You want the joints to expand, just imagine they're expanding. You want the chi to flow through the bones, washing the bone marrow. Just imagine that it's happening. Breathing in, coming up from the side. Eyes looking way out to the horizon, the mountaintop. Drop the shoulders. Feel the fingertips stretching. Feel the legs sinking into the earth. Feel the hips relaxing so the body can expand in all directions. One more time. Scooping down. Fill up the whole body with energy, with chi. Deep breath and squeeze through. Twisting, wrapping. Slowly letting go so all the blood rushes back in. And focus in the bones, like you're going to wring out the bones. Squeezing all that blood and chi through the bones. And ligaments and tendons. Twisting, wrapping. Squeeze all that blood and chi out. And as you slowly let go, imagine all that blood rushing back into every cell of your body. Slowly bring the feet in, one leg at a time. Remember, you want them to extend out past the knees, just where the toes are lifting, and then gently press the toes down. Relax the hip joints, and gently expand. So you can, the toes to heel, you want them on the earth. And as you're pressing, let go, let go, let go. And from your muscles internally expanding, slowly switch it to your legs are being pulled into the earth like there's a vacuum under the earth. Yeah. And then relax as you do that, and imagine there's a little thread up here and it's suspending and pulling you up from above. And as you relax and let go, your body can expand in both directions. And then drop your shoulder blades, and in your arms, feel the muscles pulling out to the fingertips. So the fingertips start straightening out and transition to the fingertips being pulled out away from you. And so externally, you're being stretched, you're being expanded, and all you need to do is relax. Take a deep breath, let it all out. Take a second deep breath, let it all out. And take a third deep breath and let it all out. You relax, breathe normally, and when you're ready, as you breathe in, pick up your arms and start with the first warm-up. It focuses on the neck, but it really stretches more than just the neck. Right? Like washing your face. Relax, and as you exhale, tilt the sternum up. Right past halfway, feel everything full, and then come down. You don't need to extend your arms past your knees. Feel the arms being pulled and stretched by the fingertips. And then wash the face, relax. And smile and project from the heart outwards through the palms. Everything fills up. Slowly let it go. And just inventory and remind yourself, checking from top to the bottom to relax and let go and expand, and smile, and charge up your body from the sun from above. Let all the facial muscles go. Relax all the muscles in your face. Just feel them dropping. And just have that intent and feeling of smiling from within. One more time. Feel the fingertips being pulled, and they're pulling the arms. You can feel the shoulder blades opening, and everything relaxes a little. The fingertips still extended, and exhale, and slowly down. Number 2, okay, one hand up, one hand down. Extend first and then fold. Breathe in as you turn and follow the upper hand. Relax the other arm so it follows the movement. And when you're ready, exhale. The fingertips should be pulled and stretched and expanded, and the palm washing through the forearm. Breathe in. Exhale when you're ready. Right? Don't rush. Go at your own speed, your own pace. Let the lower arm fall. Don't lock it. Don't lock any part of your body into place. Let the whole body move and expand. And one more time. See if you can feel the warmth of the palm as it passes through the forearm. Just let the other hand drop. And one more time. And then we'll come back to the throat. Remember, you want your throat open and free and relaxed. Your voice open and free and relaxed. You don't have to verbally express yourself, but just feel like you can express yourself, even if it's silent. Whatever media, whether it's talking or singing or painting or dancing or whatever it is. Okay, turn the palms. Remember, bottom of the feet and fingertips still expanded. Focus on the inside lower corner of the shoulder blades. Right? Just manipulate that part as you stretch and turn and squeeze the shoulder blades, making them touch, and then up and forward. Just trying to manipulate that one point in the shoulder blade. the inside lower corner of the shoulder blade. Everything else follows. Okay, and then forward, turn the palms out and pull the shoulder blades. Hold and squeeze and all the way down. Relax a little bit and do one side. Keep both fingertips extended. Remember, the feet feel like they're being pulled into the earth. It's like there's a big vacuum hose pulling the feet into the earth. And the fingertips feel like they're being pulled outwards. And relax all the muscles, all the joints. Just let the fingertips pull and stretch the arm. Come forward. Uh-oh, we hear little munchkins laughing and screaming outside. Somebody cannot focus. They're having fun. Let them go. Feel the shoulder blade opening. Let the waist, let the head turn. Don't restrict the movement. All the way down. Relax and do the other side. Squeeze that shoulder blade in towards the spine and then pull it up and turn and forward, stretching and opening the shoulder blade. Both fingertips and palms are open. And then forward, front to back. Really take your time. Don't rush this stretch. Don't rush this movement. When you do these kinds of stretches, the slower you move, you give the fascia time to stretch and release themselves. You go fast, might feel good temporarily, and then the fascia just pulls back into where it was. Okay, two sides back to front and then front to back to finish. All the way down. Slowly let go and then loose circles. The palms are still open but relaxed. The fingertips just gently pulling and extending. Imagine something attached to your fingertips, and that's what's making your arms spin. And just let everything go. Imagine something else is moving your arms. Gently pulling in a circle. Okay, and then slow it down. And then put it all back together. Start with the intent. And let the chi follow. Let the breath coordinated. Breathing in and out. And take your time so the breath and the movement can catch up with each other. Something else is still moving and pulling on the fingertips, moving the arms for you. You just relax and imagine something else is moving your arms. Breathe in and out. Okay, let the body turn. Imagine the spine being pulled in one direction, and it releases, and the spine being pulled in another direction, and it releases. Right? Same time, something else is moving the arms for you. Breathing in and out. In and out. And one more time. And then come back to center. Feel everything, all that stress, all that tension dripping out of the fingertips, dripping out of the feet, dripping out of the toes. Letting go. Okay, hold the ball. Fold the elbows. One hand up, one hand down. The fingertips being pulled. Something else pulling, 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 extending and stretching the fingertips up into the sky and down into the earth. Shoulders letting go, elbows letting go. Just feel the arm being pulled and the muscles being stretched outwards. Drop the breath down. Take a deep breath. Expand. Feel the spine opening as you breathe in and everything falling perfectly back into place as you exhale. Try to pass right in front of the heart if you can. Breathing in and just breathe normally, allowing for that stretch and expansion. Fingertips being pulled and expanded outwards. Drop the breath down below your belly button. Relax your chest. Relax your throat. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath. And exhale when you're ready. Remember, don't rush the move. Right? Listen to your body. If you need to hold the breath longer, or if you need to release the breath sooner, just take your time so you can allow the body to relax while it's stretching, while it's moving. Breathe in. Remember to finish your breath. Don't rush the movement. Don't be anxious. One more time, and then we move to the spirals. Turn the upper palm back, drop the elbow, turn the body, and wash the outside. The fingertip being pulling the hand up. Breathe in and exhale. And something else is moving you. Feel the spine being grabbed and then let go, so the body springs back to the center, and then the muscles grab the spine and pull it again, and then it lets go of the spine, so you spin back, and right towards the end something pulls on the spine, twisting it a little bit more, and then it lets go. Just have that imagination that the muscles on the side of the spine are pulling it in one direction, and just follow. And then it lets go, and then it pulls in the other direction, and then it lets go. And let the waist turn. And don't restrict the movement. Let the head turn. Let the palms turn. One more time each side. Breathe in. Exhale. Relax the neck as you turn. Breathe in and exhale. And do one last time on the other side. Come back to center when you're done, right in front of the heart. Right, sternum up. Inner smile. Relax all the facial muscles, but smiling and projecting into the heart, smiling and projecting from the heart. That little stream of energy feeding from the sun down through your head into your own little sun. Turn the palms when you're ready, and then keep on turning towards the upper elbow, breathing in, relax, and just feel the spine being pulled in one direction, and then it releases. Turn the palms, and then the spine's being pulled in the other direction, eyes looking way out, and then it releases, and the palms switch, the eyes scanning the horizon as you turn. When you exhale, feel everything dropping down. Do one more time each side. Last time. When you come back to center, focus on your solar plex, a little bit lower, solar plex right where that cross in your chest is. Okay, tilt the sternum up and look far away. Look way, way far away. Like nothing can get in your way. Drop your shoulder, expand. Palms out, sternum up. And slowly let everything fall from the shoulders, elbows, wrist, palm, fingers. Press both feet into the earth and then press one side, and you sink into the hip joint. Then you can release one leg to bring it back. So remember, it's physical. Press, expand the muscle, and feel the foot being sucked into the earth as you focus into the hip joint. You release both legs, just let them rest. And imagine your palms being pulled upwards. Something's pulling your palms out. And then something's pumping your palms down. The legs are resting from the hip all the way down. Just let the legs rest. Finish the movement, and then one more time. Something's drawing your palms up. And then it releases, and something's pumping your palms down. You can imagine something pulling the palms down. Let everything go. Finish the movement, and one more time. Something's pulling your hands up. You're pulling the wrist and the palms upwards. And then it releases, and something's pulling your hands down into the earth. Press both feet into the earth. Right? It starts off physical, and then expand the muscles into the earth. And then feels as if something's pulling your feet into the earth. Shift to one side, right? One foot presses, the muscles expand, and then you sink into your hip joint as the one foot is being pulled into the earth, and then we begin. You try to imagine that external energy. So you're just following, but it still starts off physical, and then expansion, and then that external force. Breathing in, taking your time. Right? The foot being sucked into the earth and sink into the hip joint. Press as hard as you can, and then expand the muscle, and then the foot gets sucked into the earth. And you just relax. Pick the knee straight up, and then bring the foot in. Top of the head still suspended. Keeping the upper body relaxed but straight. Just take your time. Don't rush. Take your time. The form will come out. And then your understanding of what to do will come out. If you just relax and just allow that movement. With the whole bottom of your feet connecting to the earth. Relax the shoulders. And something's pulling your hands up. Something's sucking your hands back into the earth. Do one more time, and then we'll come back to center. Yes, you come back, hold the ball. Relax the legs. Drop one knee to the one side and turn the opposite way and breathe in. Imagine something pulling your palms straight forward. Just allow the waist to turn. Let the muscles grab the spine, and then they let go. The knee comes back. The other leg drops. Turn the other way. Right? Something's grabbing the spine. Something's grabbing the fingertips and pulling. And the muscles release. And the muscles pull the spine the other way. Remember, you can take larger steps with the foot if you want to open up the hip joint a little bit more. Or you can just drop the knee or just turn the foot out. But take your time so you can Work on that feeling of the spine being pulled in one direction and the fingertips being pulled straight outwards. And don't rush the movement. Let the body turn, let the waist turn, let the head turn. You can do as much range of motion as is comfortable and safe for you. Do one small range of motion before we finish. Come back to center, just below the belly button, deep in your body. Just do one open and close. Sink the breath down. Remember, we're leaving the palms open for now. Just want the fingertips stretching and pulling. Okay. So opposite hand and leg. Pick up one knee, pick up the opposite hand, and the heel being pulled out and the fingertips being pulled out. Press the heel, press the knee down, stretch the back of the leg and then lift. Feel the upper body being pulled and extended upwards. Keep the spine expanded and being pulled and supported from above as much as you can, but don't force it too much. Breathing in. Okay, so heel, press the knee down and pump the foot, and then back. The other foot is pressing on the earth, sinking into the hip joint. Heel, press the knee down, pump the foot. Feel the fingertips being pulled and extended out. And then this time, add the turn of the waist. So heel, press the knee down, pump the foot, and pull the spine in one direction. You turn the waist by pulling the spine. Okay, do one more time each side. Something's lifting the leg up and pulling it out. The spine's being pulled in one direction. Keep the spine expanded, the head supported from above. And relax. Okay, hold the ball. Remember, we want to emphasize heart, so height of heart. Fingertips being expanded, top of the head being suspended from above. Sink into one foot, press, and expand the muscle, and then sink into the hip joint so the other one releases. 45, and moving to the ankle, up and down. Just holding that leg into the earth. Just feel that other leg being pulled and sucked into the earth. Fingertips being expanded. Something else is doing all the work for you, allowing you to relax and conserve your energy. Okay, come back to center. Right, set that leg down. Press, expand the muscles, and sink into the hip joint. 45 degrees. Holding that leg into the earth. Imagine that leg being pulled and sucked into the earth. Release the neck and the shoulders. One more time and switch. Small toe, big toe. Remember, set the leg first. Hold that leg down. Oh, excuse me. Just take your time with these stretches. Okay, and then switch when you're ready. Other side, right? Press the foot down, set it. And relax the upper body. The legs are doing all the work. Externally, something is doing all the work for you. Okay, relax, let it go, shake it out. And then relax and pull the heels up, stretch the bottom of the feet. Stretch the toes. Same thing, relax the upper body, it's still suspended. As you pull the heels up now, imagine that the toes are being pulled down. Or something else is stretching, helping you to stretch. Expand your feet. If it starts to cramp, just shake it out. And then do it again. And relax the upper body. Don't hunch or don't pull the shoulders up. That's not going to help you pull the heels up. I promise. No matter how much you tense up here, it's not going to help you pull the heels up. It's going to get in the way of pulling the feet up. Okay, do some gentle compression. Shake the legs out. Oh, let me turn this. I can't see my time. There we go. If you haven't discovered rollers, foam rollers, you can get them for relatively cheap all over the place now. I don't know, Ross or a lot of these places, or just order them from Amazon. But rollers, and you can find tutorials all over on how to use the rollers. But the general rolling and compression really does help relieve a lot of stress in the muscles. So if you have tight spots, you can find a lot of tutorials. Some people use like a tennis ball and just roll on the tennis ball. But those foam rollers really are good for maintenance. Oh, that's the word I used to use. Right? I would say we're trying to put our body into a constant state of maintenance. I should write these things down. I can't remember them. I lose the words. But that's what I'm saying. We're doing these exercises. We're doing the Qigong. We're doing the Taichi, all the principles to put our bodies into a constant state of maintenance. Okay. Oh. Okay. Especially now, think the weather's changing. Allergy season's coming up, right? That's restarting again. Some of us, I remember my friend, she would go out in the sun, and it's like the sun would trigger sneezing for her. So you say you're allergic to the sun, but whatever it did, for whatever reason, every time she went directly on the sun, she would start sneezing. And in the morning, allergies and all of these things. And there's a lot of research on. So I was listening yesterday about how allergies seem to be increasing, and there's a lot. There's the theory that we're making everything too sterile. Right? We're not exposing. So they did a lot of studies on the children, I think the babies, the first 3 years. If the children in the first 3 years of their life, they're exposed to other children, and they start building up the antibodies and such, the body starts to recognize. And what they're saying is that in the first 3 years of your life, the body sets its immune system. So the first child, right, maybe even the first 2 children, will have the most amount of allergies because they're not exposed to as many germs. But then the 3rd child, that's me, the older siblings bring the colds and all the diseases home, and I get exposed to them from baby in the first 3 years of my life, and the body learns to deal with that more. There's things I cannot deal with, like she knows certain fragrances. I just cannot, and it's gotten worse over the years, and could be the same thing because I don't enjoy them. I don't expose myself. So certain fragrances, if I'm in the elevator, and somebody's wearing that fragrance even before me, that's a long ride up the elevator for me. And then as I get older, that my sinuses immediately shut down, and they'll stay that way for the next hour. Oh, so we're trying to give our bodies a chance to correct itself. Our bodies are really intelligent, right? If we don't get in the way, barring genetic problems that were dealt with at birth, our bodies are designed to self-correct, and we get in the way of our bodies self-correcting, because we think we're too smart. We try to outsmart our body. So relaxing, right, allowing our body to listen to itself and to balance itself out. And so we're trying to get ourselves into that constant state of self-correction, of maintenance. All right. So we start off with the legs. Are you gonna fall asleep on me? Oh, okay, relax the toes. Yeah, so funny. My cousin once removes daughter. I forgot what that makes her. She posts a picture like this with her feet and just the picture down, and she's posting, oh, the first day, my day off, so I'm just going to relax. And the husband says, don't listen to her. 5 minutes later, she was in the house doing dishes, washing, drying, folding clothes. And I said, yeah, look at her feet. Her feet weren't like that when she took the picture. Her feet were like this. Right, on the side. Her feet weren't relaxed. And if you look at your feet, right, are they relaxed? Can you just let them fall? Or are they like this? Are you holding it somewhere? So remember that, when you watch people, that's body language. If you see them tensing up, it's time to say, I gotta go. Yeah, I got things to do. You better go too. Yeah, it's funny. The other day, I'm in a rush. I've got a whole stack of laundry on me, and somebody's talking to me like, I gotta go. Kind of obvious body language. All right, bring the hands up. Yes, every time you do this, right, see if it feels a little different, if you can relax a little bit more, if your spine can expand and stretch more, if you can let go more. Right, if you're not the kind of person to laugh out loud all the time, work on that. Make yourself laugh, or think about laughing and smiling internally. So it's not the external, right? It's the internal that you're doing. So if you can smile inside and you can release inside, that's really what's important. A lot of people who make a big show of laughing and smiling, but you look at them carefully, it's hiding a lot of things in there. Yeah. Okay, set the feet just enough. And what I'm starting to see is that when we put out energy, right, we're pressing, it has to start physical, right? We have to set that frame, and then we kind of expand the muscles, or surge the muscles. And while the muscles are surging, right, we're expanding it. Then you imagine something else pulling, an external force pulling you out, and you relax and allow for that expansion. So try to take some time and study that and play with that, and eventually it'll come. So with the feet, just where the toes are up a little bit, there's a little bit more connection with the heels. So you gently press the feet down, right? And then, so the whole foot is on the ground, and then press the feet a little bit so it's even. And then you have to start letting go of the hips and feel the muscles surging and expanding. Everything's connected, right? As much as you physically can without overdoing it. And then as you hold that expansion, imagine an external force, like a vacuum, taking over and pulling your feet into the ground. And then you should feel everything letting go a little bit more. Okay, same thing from above. While you're holding that, the top of your head is being pulled and suspended. You relax so it can be stretched upwards. Right? So already you're starting with that external. Relax the breathing, and then the shoulders drop, and you expand the muscles from the shoulders through the arms, through the fingertips, so your palms open, the fingertips stretch, and then you imagine something else pulling, these cables pulling the fingertips outwards, whatever direction they're pointed. And let go of the shoulders, let go of everything in between. Take a nice deep breath before we begin the set. Okay, so this is the Taichi for Health Institute, the Modified Sunset. Sometimes they call it the TCA1, TCA2, and it's extended 42, the seated version. And relax. Imagine in between the palms, this small ball of energy is starting to gather in between the palms. You have to relax and let go. And when you're ready, breathe in. Feel the fingertips extending outwards. And then relax and let it fold and bring it to your heart. Looking straight ahead. Number 2, rolling. Carry the ball out and down and bring it into your body from the root chakra all the way up through the spine, through all the organs, the heart, the lungs, out through the throat and the mouth. Extend and then bring it back to your heart. And number 3 is an open and close. Sternum up, okay, projecting that heart energy. Okay, number 4, single whip. Turn to your right and press. And then start to open, turning back to your left and raising your palms, fingertips stretched. Number 5, flow right into one south. Allow your body to turn 45 degrees, looking at the back of the hand. One more time. Just take your time. Feel the fingertips stretched and expanded, being pulled upwards. Relax the shoulders, relax the elbows. Again. And starting to look in between the thumb and the forefinger, way out at the horizon. And one more time. The hands are moving while you're turning. Come back to center. Turn a little bit to the left as you spiral back. Right into an open and close. Sternum up, projecting that heart energy out. And then turn to your left. Repeat on the left. Turn and press 45 and then open, raising the palms, looking at the back of the right hand. And then the left hand falls, a single whip flows into one south, cloud hands. Relax all the joints and let the fingertips be pulled upwards into the sky. Project that heart energy out through the arms, through the palms. Feel the spine being pulled in one direction, and then it releases, and it's being pulled in the other direction. Drop the shoulders. Come back to center. Turn a little bit to the right as you spiral back. Right into an open and close. Brushing the knee from the right side first. Turn to the right. Feel the spine being pulled and twisting the spine to the right. Breathing in. Tap with the fingertip. Feel for the heart and then lift the sternum and project from the heart out through the palm. Keep on turning while you drop the palms and they face center. Fingers pulling to the front. And then the spine gets pulled to the right. The left hand slides up, the right hand comes back. Pipa, playing the pipa, and then twist to your left. Right hand under the elbow. And pull the spine to the right. Then release it, and then pull the spine to the left. So the body just follows and turns. The left hand flips over. Keep on turning the body. Turn, turn, turn until wrist over wrist outside of the knee. Start breathing in and closing the fist. And as you exhale, pull the spine to the left and let the right fist be pulled straight forward. Squeeze and then release. Release the spine so you come back to center. Rolling back. Draw the hands back. Gather. Compress in the lower dantian. Then lift the sternum. Feel the palms being pulled forward. And then slowly bring it back to the heart. Relax, one open and close. Expand that heart energy. And repeat on the left side. Pull the spine to the left so the body follows and twists while breathing in. Drop the palm. Release the spine. Fingertip taps the heart. And then expand the heart energy through the palm. Keep on turning while the palms turn center. Fingertips pointing to the front. And then pull the spine back to the left. Let the right hand slide forward, the left hand slide back. Pull pipa. And then twist, pull the spine to the right. Left palm under the right elbow. Parry left. Pull the spine. Then it releases and pull the spine. And then it releases. Right hand flips over. Pull the spine to the left. Pull, pull, pull. Outside of the knee. Breathe in and start to grab. Exhale, pull the spine and let the left hand be drawn to the front. Squeeze and then release. So the body comes back to center. Draw the hands back. Gather. Fingertips stretching. Lift and pull the palms to the front. Feel the palms being pulled to the front and then they release and come back to the heart. Smile, project. Repeat on the left side. Turn, pull the spine. Exhale. Brush the knee. Leisurely tying the coat. Pull the spine to the left. Let the right hand circle up. Pull, release, so you come back to center. Pull the spine back to the left while the hands get drawn down towards the belly button. Fingertip connects. And then lift. Tuck the elbow in as you lift. Pull the spine to the left and pull. Feel the palm being pulled outwards. Release the spine and pull the spine in a big spiral. Drop the elbows. Swivel the palms to the front and release right in front of the heart. Expand that heart energy. Repeat on the left side. Breathe in. Oh, sorry, I'm repeating. That's all right. Just repeat. I don't want to break that flow. Just imagine the spine being pulled, and that's what's causing the twist, and the fingertips being pulled out. When you release the spine, it comes back to center. Yeah. Sorry, now we'll do the right side. Pull the spine. Brush the left knee. Followed by leisurely tying the coat. Pull the spine. And then it releases. The left hand can circle up. Pull the spine back to center. And then it releases and pull the spine to the right. Drop and tuck the elbows in. Pull the fingertips outwards, followed by the back fingertip. And the spine pulls into a big spiral. Swivel the palms to the front, fingertips still connecting, and then it releases. Expand that heart energy. Turn to your right, fist under elbow, and open. Raise the palm while dropping the right hand, and pull the spine to the left. The bottom hand grabs a fist, and you release, it comes back to center, and then pull the spine to the right until fist under elbow. Okay, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, pull the spine to the left and let the right fist be pulled out. Let it naturally rise, and then open, palm opens, the spine releases, and pull the spine to the right. Repulse monkey, right side. Brush the left knee, feel the heart, and then expand your heart energy out through your right palm, and then keep on turning to the left. Repulse monkey. Washing and flushing, opening everything up, feeling for the heart, and then expanding your heart energy out through your left palm, and then keep on turning, washing, flushing down, letting all that go. Feel for the heart, and then expand your heart energy. Visually tying the coat, hold, wipe, release, pull, and pull the spine to the right, and pull the fingertip out. Nice big spiral. Swivel the palms and release. And then repeat on the left side. Turn and open and drop and turn. Bottom hand grabs the fist as you come back to center and pull the spine to the left. Breathe in, release, and pull the spine. Fist goes out and opens. And turn to the left. Repulse monkey left, fingertip, middle finger, and then the palm, projecting that heart energy. Keep on turning. Repulse monkey second time. Keep on turning. Lift the sternum. Leisurely tying the coat, pull the spine to the left, right hand circles up, release, and then pull the spine, and then pull the spine back to the left as the hands swipe down, and then release. Feel the palm being lifted, pulled upwards, and feel the palm being pulled out, and then feel the palm being pulled into a big spiral. Double palm. Release. Smile from the heart. Let everything go. Drop the shoulders and palms. Lift the sternum. Breathing in. Slowly letting go. Even as you come down, the fingertips are being pulled. The feet are still being sucked into the earth. The top of the head still being suspended, and let everything in between go. And slowly press both feet into the earth, and then shift to one side. Sink into the hip joint so you can bring one leg back. Press, expand, and sink into the hip joint so the other leg releases. Take your time. Press and even them out. Release all the tension in your arms and breathe in and gather. Let everything go. Do 3 times. Do this movement 3 times. Mind goes way up in the sky, gathering and directing that energy from the sun through the top of your head, through your own sun heart energy. And feel it flushing out through the bottom of your feet. Right hand, left hand. Okay. Okay, loosen everything up. Oh, that was good. Sorry, I know I'm getting left and right mixed up, but we'll just flow through it. If you know it's supposed to be the other side and you're doing the other side, just continue. Yeah, don't let me mess up your flow. Okay, so just before we take a break, and um, just to remind you, this thing I'm talking about, right? When we put out energy and we expand energy, it starts off physical, right? And that's like setting the frame and foundation, right? So you have to set your own frame and foundation, right? Everything has to sit, and then you press a little bit, right? Whether it's the legs pressing to the ground or pressing outwards or whatever, right? And then as you press and set your frame, set your form, then you let go and allow the muscles to expand. So feel the muscles stretching and expanding, and everything drops down into place. And then work on smoothly transition from that expansion without dropping to it being pulled from outside. And then you can let go even more. Okay? And even though it's just your intent, right, you can feel and you can develop that imagination where the palm is being pulled and sucked outwards, or the feet are being pulled into the earth. You don't do anything, just follow that. Or the fingertips are being pulled outwards and the top of the head being suspended. Okay? So as we do something like the leisurely tying the coat, right, there's a lot going on. So you have to practice imagining your spine and the muscles on the side of your spine, grabbing the spine, and just imagine them pulling the body one way, and allow that feeling to come out and follow that. And the more you do it, the easier it'll get. Right? So one is when you turn, it's being pulled and you follow, and then when you release that muscle, it's going to spring back to center. Right? And you can either just kind of let it settle back in center, or as it comes back and hits center, you can pull, go the other way, releases, it springs back to center. Okay? At the same time, right, from the brush knee, right? So the spine's being pulled, so the body turns, and then you can imagine something pulling that hand down, right, and then pulling that hand up, and then this hand just releases. And then from here, something pulling your hand down, right, and it turns, and as you drop your elbows, your hands, your palms will come up. So as you come here, you drop your elbows, it turns, and as you tuck your elbows in, that will help to drive your palms up. But at the same time, just from that mechanical action, you imagine something pulling your palm up, and then you imagine something pulling the fingertip out, and the backhand is following. So the backhand is trying to push, but it's actually trying to catch up with this palm. So this hand is being controlled, externally being pulled, and externally being pushed. And this hand just kind of gets dragged along for the ride, right, coming out. And then imagine something pulling and whipping this hand around, right, for you. So something is dragging the hand, and you just follow. Right? You just follow that motion, but at the same time, you can add the twist of the spine. So it just builds up that energy, and then relax, and then it swivels back to the front. Right? So the fingertip can be like a little string or cable. Something can be leading all of that, and you just follow. Imagine the spine being pulled, and you just follow. And when you turn, allow the head to turn too. Right? Don't stiffen the neck. You can feel it. When you turn, just relax, 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 and let that turn of the head come out. Right? And it takes slow practice so you can develop those feelings. Okay, make sure everything's loosened up, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll come back. Okay. Oh, funny. Okay, any questions or anything, just let me know. Yeah, I have my speaker on. But yeah, we'll take a short break.